Good morning, everyone in the United States. Good morning, everyone just joining in. Today, we're going to have a little bit of discussion, more or less, about Elon Musk and how he's coming to Washington, D.C. with Donald Trump. And Donald Trump says he's going to put him in charge of the government. It's called Doge, the government's something, something, something. But basically, I forget exactly what it stands for. It's just the top of the morning. But basically, it's going to be an agency to make sure the government spending isn't too crazy out of control. So we definitely got to keep up for that because hopefully that comes like more than Donald Trump. Even I kind of want Elon in the not in the White House. Yeah, in the White House. But yeah, like I was gonna show more clips, like I showed clips of Elon and stuff, and also the View, I guess. But the View isn't really allowed on here, I guess, because they're owned by Disney or something. But really, that's crazy. Like I showed mini clips on here. I was able to show all the different news networks and stuff like that. But the minute I showed the show The View, I guess that was definitely not allowed. And like they copyright claimed it or whatever. I can't like normally they would even let me remove it out of my video, but in this case I really wasn't even allowed to do that. Honestly though, I'm trying to find that one video to show you guys. I just saw it. I just sent it to my friend this morning. That's why I'm trying to find it. But I'll show you on the phone because I guess Donald Trump announces he will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that there will only be genders recognized are male and female, and they're assigned by birth. So that's unfortunate to the liberals. I'm sure they're screaming and crying about that. Another one, like I said, I'm not going to show The View because apparently for some stupid reason they're super copyright protected by Disney, even though, there's the fair copyright use. I think it's of 1993 or 1994, but they don't care about that. They just want to get your videos taken down if you don't agree with their liberal point of views. But hit the like and subscribe button. Also, yeah, this is the day 3 of having a meltdown over Trump winning on The View. But also, another thing I saw was this. Elon created an app. He knows who won the election 4 hours before. I mean, I believe that. Like, he probably does know. Hey, I don't know what flag that is. No, that's Wales, isn't it? Scotland? Bangladesh. Shout out Bangladesh. I didn't know Bangladesh has their own flag. I thought it was just the same as the rest of the other country. Maybe I'm confused. I don't know. Shout out you guys, though. Shout out India. Thank you for joining. We're talking a little bit about Elon Musk this morning. But thank you guys for joining. Hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, we're just talking about Elon Musk. He's going to get into Washington, D.C. and work aside Donald J. Trump. I'm trying to find that one video. I mean, there was like a whole video of liberals melting down. Let me see if I can just find it, maybe. Not gonna lie, I didn't like either of the candidates. Well, you probably didn't. A lot of people didn't like either of the candidates, but which one do you think was the best for you? I mean, you had to think one's better than the other. I mean, if you really wanted Camilla, I can't even name one reason. Even if you hate Donald Trump and think he's a disgusting rapist, pig, whatever, whatever, I can't think of one reason why you would want to vote for Kamala Harris. I'm trying to look up the liberals crying video. It was literally the first thing that popped up. I didn't even get to watch it. I've been watching meltdowns for 3 days straight, lol. Well, I'm telling you, there was a new meltdown that popped up this morning. It was like a 32-minute video. Trump all day. Well, yeah, of course. Hit the like and subscribe button. We're big Trump fans over here. But yeah, I saw this video. It popped up in my feed this morning. There's no way it didn't. It said like liberals crying for 30 minutes straight. Or not 30 minutes straight. Something like that. I really don't remember. I kind of want to just show it anyway, but I know the video just won't get shown. So I won't do it, but because I'm really trying to avoid copyright strike. We're really close on getting the channel monetized. But good morning, guys. Let me know where you guys are coming from. DC has a complete meltdown over Trump's win. Lefties in tears. My name, you can just call me Euro and Travel. Hit the like and subscribe button though. Check out the Euro and Travel official YouTube page. Because yeah, guys, California, it's 3:54. Shout out California, man. Good morning, California. Good morning, America. This is like the morning show on my page. I kind of do these like every morning on here when I can. Not every morning. Some mornings I'm busy, but I kind of try to do these every morning on here. And we're just gonna show Elon Musk. Let's see this.
Liberal tears everywhere in shocking geological weather events.
So I kind of don't mean to do what I'm about to, but I woke up and I seen all this stuff, but
I need LED lights, man. I need LED lights for my stream.
After we found out that DJT won, I am the chosen one. I seen this stuff coming down out of the sky, and I reached out and I grabbed some and I tasted it. And I noticed it was a little salty. And that's when I realized I do live in Colorado. It's coldish right now. It's not quite winter yet. Why is it salty? It's liberal tears. Liberal tears.
Bro wakes up to find liberal tears.
Bro wakes up to find liberal tears everywhere. I have them on blue. I like blue, but I need like blue's a nifty color. Nifty color, especially if you live in California. You know what I mean? But, yeah, blue's a good color. But for my setup, I'm going to either use blue or I'm going to use blue and the red as an American one. Power grab. Oh my God, this is the most ridiculous headline I ever seen in my life. Power grab. Elon Musk sets stage to act as Trump's co-president. Elon Musk is never going to be Trump's co-president. That's not what he wants. He doesn't want to be president. He doesn't want to be vice president. And if he did, he would have ran as vice president. Like, guys, that's so freaking ridiculous. What they should have put the title as, power-hungry Kamala Harris runs for president 2 times in a row and loses. And doesn't even get a single vote either time. Blue and white, go. Yeah, blue and white, for sure. Guys, I'm going to show you this, guys, one more time.
Viktor Orban in Hungary and Recep Erdogan in Turkey, and of course,
guys, this is completely free copyright use claim of 1993, so do not do nothing to my channel.
We really know. We've had them around for 9 years, 4 years.
Hit the like and subscribe button if you guys are just joining in. Good morning, USA. Good morning, the world.
Place of some experience. There's some different stuff this time, and one of the ways it's genuinely different is that there's a kind of coterie of oligarchs, including the richest man in the world, who've kissed the ring, worked to get him elected, and are now apparently going to be running America. Now, this is a model that's actually familiar across the world. It's pioneered and perfected by strongmen like Viktor Orban in Hungary and Recep Erdogan in Turkey, and of course, Vladimir Putin in Russia. All of these rulers have their little crew of corporate and industrial titans who often hold no official government titles, but do the work of the regime in ways large and small, legitimate and otherwise, in return for their access and special privileges, including squeezing the state coffers to line their own pockets. As the Atlantic's Franklin Ford puts it, the regime does the bidding of the billionaires, and in turn, the billionaires do the bidding of the regime. Power grows ever more concentrated as the owners and the corrupt leaders conspire to protect their mutual hold on it. In short order, this arrangement has the potential to deliver a double blow to the American system. It can undermine capitalism and erode democracy all at once. And you may say, and you would be right, that corporate titans have always had a lot of political
What
power.
does
Some people
copyright
little
mean?
about it.
Exactly. It's just some.
But really,
This is free
this
use.
completely different from anything we've seen before. Just look at Elon Musk.
Love you, Scotland. Hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really want to visit Scotland soon, actually. What part of Scotland are you from?
America's just not just going to be great. America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing. Massive, crushing victory. Get everyone, friends, family, people on the street. Put the signs up. Put the hat on. Let's go.
The wildly charismatic billionaire rocket and electric car magnate spent $130 million of his own wealth to get Trump elected. That alone is unheard of. I mean, as far as we have records of, no one's ever done that before. Musk also bought Twitter for $44 billion and drove its value to the ground. I mean, essentially setting half that money on fire.
He doesn't give a crap. He cares about freedom of speech.
In order to turn the social media platform into a right-wing propaganda machine to get Donald
No,
Trump
because he cares about freedom of speech. Because he cares about freedom of speech. Someone's salty. I'm from Edinburgh. You should soon visit. You won't regret. Bring a raincoat, though.
That surge resulting in a windfall for Elon Musk, who now has a net worth of $290 billion.
I mean, you see, right? You don't have to be like super sophisticated to see
Well, where's my invite?
highly corrupt this could be. Trump isn't even
Well, where's my official invite? Join my Discord and invite me to Scotland yourself. I need connects in Scotland if I'm gonna go there. You know, I can't just go there by myself. I need some online friends or some friends that want to do something. Join my Discord, link in bio, completely free. I love to talk with everyone that joins my videos.
There's Elon Musk.
You know.
He gets the friends and family discount now. And while he's sitting on billions of dollars of government contracts to the point where the U.S. space program has become largely dependent on him, now he's going to be something approaching a kind of co-president. And if you think
he's not a co-president. He has an official duty and job.
A senior Ukrainian official confirms to Fox News that Elon actually joined a call on Wednesday between President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Notable there that Elon was on one of those first calls the day after the election with Zelensky.
So when Donald Trump called Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Wednesday, right? Probably one of the most consequential communications that could possibly happen. The wartime president that Trump asked to dig dirt on Joe Biden in exchange for American missiles, that guy, the first thing Trump was impeached for back in 2019.
Much appreciated, Aiden. Much appreciated.
So when Trump calls Zelensky this week, and there's already been a bit of a
I would love for someone to show me around. You know what I mean?
On the call too. He got to listen into negotiations between the president-elect and the head of state.
I'm currently in Barcelona, Spain, so I'm already in Europe. Scotland wouldn't be that far from me.
As one official told Washington Post, Zelensky thanked Musk for the Starlink terminals Ukraine relies on for much of its military communications amid Russia's ongoing invasion. Now, I'm not saying it's a shakedown like the infamous phone call in 2019. I'm just saying that if Donald Trump and Elon Musk wanted to shake down the Ukrainian president, that would be how it starts. Probably worth remembering that headline from 2 weeks ago when the Wall Street Journal revealed that Musk has also been secretly having phone conversations with Russian President Vladimir Putin since late 2022. Probably just a coincidence. Now, late this evening, Trump's team had to...
They're trying to demonize him any way they can. Just like in the 1990s, and even to this day, they call people communists to try to demonize them. That's exactly what they're doing with Elon Musk and Trump. They say that he's best friends. They try to act like they're on the same gang or on the same side. Absolutely not true. Any communications Elon Musk or Donald Trump has with Putin is for American citizens and for the American country. It's not for some evil, sinister plot that the mainstream media, the liberal news network, such as MSNBC, say. That's what we're watching right now. Everything that I'm showing you guys is straight propaganda, but I need to get inside the liberal hive mind so I can see what they're saying about Elon Musk and Donald Trump. And I want to see how the media treats this episode of Trump 2.0.
Musk just happened in on the call with Zelensky. His brief participation wasn't planned. Maybe that's true. I don't know, but that's kind of the point, right? This guy, the world's richest man who spent more than $100 million to get Trump elected, is just kind of around, and he can walk in the room when the president-elect is on the phone with the world leader. This is a guy no one voted for in any election. We've not really ever seen anything like this.
He's not the co-president.
Yes, America has had robber barons. It's had plutocrats, politically connected captains of industry.
Honestly, the main thing Trump needs to do is stop with the damn propaganda. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. Much appreciated. Also, the Discord is free in the bio. Link in the bio. 100% free. There's bankers, travel advice, travel tips, people from all around the world. The Discord is growing fast. You know, we're almost at our first 20 members, completely free. There's all kinds of free stuff in there. Like, you know, I'm going to put some YouTube tips in there if you guys want to know. Honestly, I might make a whole video about how to grow your YouTube. I mean, I don't really think my YouTube's big yet or anything. Like, a lot of people have been commenting, though, and asking me, like, how do I grow my YouTube to your size quickly? I mean, I have tips on that, but I'll make a whole separate video about that if you want that. How to grow your YouTube, like, to 2,000 subscribers quickly. But, guys, the next goals I want to reach is 5K, 10K, and after that, we're going to the moon, 100K subscribers. I think we almost got 1,000 subscribers in 1 week about that. So if you guys want to see, like, how to get 1,000 subscribers in 1 week, I can show you guys. Definitely focusing on the niche, everyone knows that. But even my channel, I can focus a little bit harder on niches. It's kind of hard to, like, I think there's other channels that might do it, but I'm really verging, like, the travel and the political content. Like, if you really think about it, all my videos are just traveling around the world showing places, but I also do a lot of political live streams and a lot of political short. But guys, I said some political stuff about Spain, America, but now I think it's time to take the political stuff all around the world. Like, we're not citizens of, you know, other countries and stuff like that, but I do think that, you know, just like people had a say for Trump and other politics that weren't U.S. citizens, they couldn't vote, but they could still say their opinions. I think I should give my opinions on some of the stuff, like in Canada, the politics. Elon Musk says that their prime minister is getting out. And I think something about that, yeah, I think Canada's getting a new prime minister. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think that, where's Joshua that was on here the other day telling us Camilla was going to win Texas? Poor guy, wasn't living in reality. Yeah, absolutely, man. Freaking Texas will never, ever vote for that. I mean, I don't care how many illegal immigrants move there. Even if the entire country of Mexico moves to Texas, that ain't going to happen. Like, sorry to say, that just ain't going to happen. No, but a lot of the Democrats and the liberals, they weren't really too mature or okay in the head, so a lot of them are still mentally recovering from the last stream, for the last couple streams. But also, one of the guys said, I think his name was Kyle. I don't know if you remember him, GSP Scott. I remember you, though, but I don't know if you remember the guy Scott or Kyle. It's not Kyle, yeah, his name was Kyle. He was crying a bunch, saying that, you know, Pennsylvania was going to be for the liberals and the Democrats and Kamala Harris and this and that. He was saying, yeah, Texas, North Carolina, Pennsylvania. He kept, like, he wouldn't shut up about it either. Every single day of the live streams, he kept commenting that Kamala Harris was going to win all those states. North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Like he kept saying, he's like, even Arkansas, Oklahoma. I'm like, Jesus, just shut up. You're just making stuff up now. Anyone that would say Texas is just completely delusional. They just wish they could have their candidates win. He is probably watching, crying. Probably. My guess is the liberals, Joshua and Kyle, and all the other Democratic liberals that were watching me saying that she was going to win, probably watch me every morning and just cry about it. But have a good morning, guys. Honestly, even if you voted for Harris, just know that Trump wants to better America for everyone, not just for the Republicans or the Nazis or whatever you want to call it. But guys, we got Trump in office. No cat has my tongue. But we got Elon Musk, guys. They're calling him the co-president. Fuck. Sorry. My phone just dropped. They're saying he's power hungry. Oh, their tongue. Yeah, no, absolutely. Cat must have their tongue. Absolutely. Like, they're trying to demonize Elon, say that he's the co-president with Trump now. Elon Musk is way too busy to care about being a co-president. All he wants to do is try to help end wars and bring world peace in any way he can. I mean, I'm not saying he's perfect. He's definitely doing it for the money too, but hit the like and subscribe button, guys. The channel is growing really quickly. It's all thanks to you guys. Let me know where you guys are coming in. Guys, the craziest thing is people will call what they did the squirrel, the peanut, the squirrel, and the raccoon, like, you know how they killed them and stuff? They'll call that a crime. They'll say, well, he didn't have the proper paperwork. Well, that was a crime. Well, that was a crime. And they'll just cry about it. Like, you know, having a pet squirrel is legal in Texas if you can domesticate it. You don't need any kind of paperwork or any kind of anything just to have a pet squirrel in Texas. There's all kinds of more freedoms in Texas that you can have. I mean, Texas doesn't have all the freedoms, but like, you can have a pet squirrel in Texas with no license, no paperwork or nothing, and they won't kick your door down and kill them. But the crazy thing is, that was way government overreach. But they're saying, like, no, he broke a law. He didn't have the paperwork. He didn't have the paperwork. Was that even a law broken? No, I don't think so. But the same exact people will say, oh, illegals came into the country. No, they're not illegals. Why would you call them illegals? That's not a crime. Why would you call them illegals? Like, they're the same people that are saying, oh, they killed that squirrel and that raccoon because they did it for a reason. They were doing a crime. Like, hell no. Clean the wokeness out of here. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm really trying to clean the wokeness of the world. I will do political talks on Canada. You know, UK is still really popular. UK needs some political talks, but the only thing about them is if I start talking about them, I can never enter the UK again. So, with that being said, I think we'll avoid that for a little bit. But yeah, you can get arrested there apparently for your tweets and your opinions. In the UK, you can get arrested for that. Even in Spain, you have a little bit more. Spain has a constitution, guys, and the First Amendment is kind of like similar to the one in the US. I mean, I don't think it's called the First Amendment. I would have to look at it again, but I've taken a look at Spain's constitution. It says, like, absolute freedom of speech. That's what they believe in. I don't know if this was some kind of new constitution, maybe after Franco and the communist government came. I don't know the history, because I know they did have Franco in the 70s and stuff like that here in Spain. But anyway, we're here talking about Elon Musk. Hit the like and subscribe button.
But I don't think we've quite ever gotten this, that the world's richest man fashioning himself into a shadow minister of the president, with a growing monopoly over information and American technology. And again, it's not just Musk. It's not going to be an oligarchy of one. I mean, Trump has long been looking for a posse. Remember back in the spring, And he brought all the oil executives to Mar-a-Lago and promised them good times and lax regulations if they would back his election campaign with $1 billion. They passed at the time, but I bet their thinking has evolved this week. There's plenty of billionaires jockeying for status in Trump's stable of oligarchs, hoping to be.
Trump doesn't have oligarchs. Okay, guys, it's true. Trump is the neo-Nazi. He is Adolf Trump. He won this for a reason. He will, in the first day of presidency, he will put Project 2025 and hail Hitler. In the first day of office, he will praise the neo-Nazi icon Adolf Hitler. And we will do more inflation in World War IV just under Donald J. Trump. Just like all the liberals say, it's correct the entire time. Trump and Elon are neo-Nazis and they want the world to end. No, I'm just joking with you guys. No, seriously, that's really the kind of stuff they believe. Like, isn't that insanity?
Tech billionaires like Musk.
Elon's the co-president of the United States. That's why he donated over $100 million. He's the secret vice president. He's running things.
Ultimately want to exploit their relationship with the government.
That's the propaganda that they're trying to spread. But I don't believe that kind of propaganda for a minute. They can't mind control me with MSNBC, CNN's CNN's cousin that's more mind controlling. You can't trick me with that, guys. You can't trick me with that. Donald Trump on his first day of president will put Project 2025 into office, and he will win, and he will praise Adolf Hitler, and all of us Trump Nazis will be the Third Reich. That's the kind of stuff that the liberals believe, and I'm just trolling a little bit on you guys, but really, that's what they believe. Like, that's horrible. Your body, my choice. Women outraged by embroiled MAGA misogynists.
Back in 2016, the election of Donald Trump is a radicalizing moment for many women in America and across the world. An open misogynist beating Hillary Clinton.
Guys, I could make an entire live stream called Your Body and My Choice. If I titled that, people on the internet will lose their All I gotta do is rage bait you guys a little bit. Name the video Your Body, My Choice. Women's rights gone. And you guys will lose it. 1 million liberals will click on that video and they'll be like, oh my god, I gotta kill this guy. That's what they'll say to me. They'll be like, he's a Hitler supporter, let's kill him. And then when they see me in America, they'll try to harm me like a lot of the Democrat liberal supporters do when they see people with Trump signs or Trump hats. Anyway, I'm probably scaring you guys. I'll chill a little bit.
Then after the Access Hollywood tape leak brought about a global movement through the sheer force of women's rage and what they had been asked to endure.
They're taking abortion away from mothers. They need the right to kill their babies whenever and wherever they want.
People marching for women's rights on President Trump's first full day in office that attended his inauguration.
I'm just kidding, guys. That's completely immoral. Thank God for Donald J. Trump in office. That was just a joke of what I think the liberals sound like.
And Paris, crowds of mostly women, all protesting President Trump.
Because they won't let us kill our babies when we want. We need to kill the baby after it's born, legally.
We're tired of men like Donald Trump, just one example.
I'm tired of their shit. The whole economy is burning down and they're doing this. That's crazy.
Now, nearly 8 years later, Donald Trump is heading back to the White House.
They can't afford food or housing, but they're doing this. Amazing. Hit the like and subscribe button.
He took credit for tearing reproductive rights away from millions of women. He was found civilly liable for sexually abusing.
Wrong. Abortion isn't illegal in any state in the United States of America. Do not let them trick you. Abortion is illegal in 0 states of the USA. There are only abortion restrictions.
asking
Oh my God, they're playing Tate. They literally put Tate on MSBC, guys. Literally, it's been a while since I've seen freaking Tate. Like, they put him on MSNBC. That's crazy. All right, guys. I guess we're gonna see what Tate says. Like, I'm not really a Tate glazer anymore. I used to like his videos, but then I realized he was actually effed up in the head. Like, he treats his employees and people kind of poorly, but maybe I'm wrong. Tate, if I'm wrong and if you're listening to this, prove me wrong or prove me wrong in court, because from what I've seen, from what you said some really weird crap. But I do agree with some of your conservativeness, and your trolling is funny, but just the way you treated your employees and also your criminal charges, that's really like, no, you don't seem like a good person. I'm going to be straight up honest. I know sometimes charges are fake and stuff like that. You shouldn't judge someone by their charges. But the thing is, I'm not judging him by his charges. I'm judging him by the way he acted on video. He literally said that he did multiple felony crimes on video. So, like, I have nothing else to say about that. But anyway, they're showing Tate next here. So I guess let's just watch it. Honestly, I thought this Tate clip would have been way too much to post on the news. He was just kind of joking anyway. But like I said, I'm not really a Tate fan anymore. I don't really like him. He treated his employees kind of poorly. Tate treated his female employees specifically poorly. And also he did a lot of crimes, and he admitted to it on tape. But MSNBC loves to show Tate, I guess. Let's see.
We get to running mate who railed against childless cat ladies. Trump won the election regardless.
Hit the like and subscribe button,
guys.
guys.
Feel even more emboldened than ever before.
Guess that's what they're calling.
I'm just a girl standing in front of the world asking for a president who isn't a rapist. Request denied!
To feel when we control your bodies. Hey, we control your bodies. Guess what? Guys win again, okay? Men win again. And yes, we control your bodies. Hi, I'm your Republican congressman. Hi, I'm your Republican congressman. It's your body, my choice.
Disgusting comments like that are going viral. They're setting the groundwork for a massive backlash. One lesson nobody learned from Trump the first time around was that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The action was Trump's ascendancy, and the reaction was a global movement centering women's righteous anger. We are already seeing the ripples of another movement based on that anger, and I'm predicting we are going to get a bigger reaction than 2017 this time around. It is just a question of when, where, and how. Donald Trump's third bid for the White House was arguably his most misogynistic yet. And his
Absolutely. Trump just appointed first ever female chief of staff. Shout out all the strong women out there. Hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the like button up there. Let's get this video out there. The last few live streams have been attacked by the liberal mainstream news networks. Companies like Disney attacked me for copyright claims. They forced me to take the video down, unfortunately, because I guess you're not allowed to show The View on YouTube. Otherwise, the big liberal corporations that own The View will attack you. You guys want to know who specifically I'm talking about? The big liberal corporation on my neck right now is Disney. Disney is coming after me, I guess, because they said I had to take my video down, etc., because I showed a clip of The View. And guess who owns The View? Disney owns The View. And that's really unfortunate that they own The View, so I guess I can't show it anymore. But luckily, I've been fortunate enough that under the free copyright use of 1993, I can show MSNBC, Fox News, learn copyright? Yeah, I know there's copyright, but what about the Free Use Act of 1993 of copyright? I'm not using their clip, I'm doing commentary. I'm not using their entire footage. I'm just doing a quick thing of their clip with commentary over it. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm following the copyright rules, but regardless, Fox and MSNBC and CNN, those places kind of let me, show their clips a little bit on here. So I can show you guys some of this. But hit the like and subscribe button if you guys are just joining
What we're
in.
seeing now is a backlash to that rank misogyny. Tweets and videos all over social media, women are pushing back against the Trump supporters who want to undo decades of progress on women's rights. Now the question is, if and when that rage will boil over into something like we saw back in 2017, when millions of women took the streets to send a clear message to Donald Trump. Michelle Goldberg is an opinion columnist at the New York Times, where she writes, "This is who we are now." Heather McGee, longtime progressive strategist, author of the best-selling book, The Sum of Us, and they join me now. How you guys doing?
We are hanging in there.
I don't think, I really think that there's going to be echoes and rhymes, but not repetition.
No.
Second time around. Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think is happening?
So I think, when Donald Trump won the first time, it was such a profound shock. And it also felt like kind of a fluke or an accident,
Yes.
which is part of what propelled so many women onto the street. That is not the case this time. Both because there was reason to see it coming, there was, it's no longer improbable, and also he won the popular vote, right? So there's the same sense of democratic illegitimacy.
Harris lost. Harris lost.
Outrage.
Women's rights are gone forever. Oh, abortion. I can't kill a baby after it's born anymore.
I believe, and I think you're already seeing seeds of this, there was already intense alienation between young men and young women in this country, right? That's part of the kind of...
No, there wasn't. Bull fucking shit.
And anyone who thought...
There's no alienation between men and women. Ever. Don't ever let them force that bullshit down your fucking throat. Sorry about my language. Never let them force down that's their narrative. The only alienation is between the people and the news, because the people of America don't agree with the news networks. That's more than obvious when they lost the election. All they push is Democrat. They don't care if it's Comrade Harris or Comrade Putin as a Democratic president. They'll push them. And then they'll call your candidate Hitler.
There's a whole world that if you're not in it, you really don't know who these people are, that make up the living, breathing culture of so many young men in this society, and they are doing it for profit, right? And then you've got the social media, which
Tate
now,
is doing it for profit,
owned, in part by Elon Musk, who not only is going to continue to do what social media just does on its own, which is really subsidize and manipulate so that the most outrageous things become the most profitable things for them. But he believes these things himself. He's in fact like a huge avatar of this misogyny and this racism and this greed. And
wrong. Liberal
really
lies.
Recognize that everything we believe comes from a story we've been told.
Yes, it's great.
And these people
Are liars like you.
Exist, right? They're
The MSBC,
right? Women advancing in society,
liberal brainwashing.
But it's also true.
Guys, we're crying right now because Donald Trump just took away all of the woman's rights.
It's completely owned right now by the right wing, and that's our problem and our responsibility.
I gotta say this, I have 3 kids. I have a daughter, son, daughter. My son is...
Donald Trump won. He's taking away the liberal rights.
I think the universe of them, and my son is just like an incredibly sweet and emotionally intelligent kid.
Donald J. Trump won and he's taking away the liberal woman's rights. We can't kill our babies anymore.
A lot of things about my daughters. But one of the biggest things I worry about for my son is the poison. The absolute poison being pumped.
Hit the like and subscribe button for Donald J. Trump.
Boys, these are, these are children forming. That is this rank misogyny. It's so disgusting. It's so pervasive. I think people that don't, I see it, partly because I like to look at a lot of weightlifting videos, and the algorithm is...
Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. Help me rocket to the roof. Right now we're crying because Donald J. Trump is taking away all of women's rights. But this show is really about Elon. But then we remembered what Donald J. Trump did. He took away the woman's rights. We can't ever forget what Donald J. Trump did. I'm just joking. We love that he's president in all seriousness, guys. Hit the like and subscribe button, though.
And so they get to just, they get to just pump this stuff into our kids'
feeds relentlessly.
I mean, I think there's also ways to think about alternatives.
Yeah.
And like making other meaning. I mean, this is the thing that I really am thinking a lot about recently is like making meaning for young people, whatever their gender identity is, about who they are in the world that isn't just like reactionary and bad.
Listen, I think liberals have gone behind the paywall, right? And if you look at news media
That's
and media in general, right, you've got, the loss of the local newspaper, right? 70% of newspapers, right? We've got more than half of counties have no local news anymore, right? You've got Sinclair, reaching 70% as a right-wing local broadcaster for news, reaching 70% of households. So you've lost all of this local news that used to just have a flavor of humanity to it and localism in favor of this sort of national zero-sum, fully within the propaganda kind of strategy. And so in that vacuum, and then you've got, I think it's around 70% of, kind of good journalism is behind a paywall.
Guys, hit the
right?
like and
so
subscribe
you're having
button.
this education-based gap in what people have access
That's really
to and
interesting.
information. And that is, I think, the sort of table stakes for how we got to this place.
In terms of these sort of reaction, which is the thing I keep thinking about, having lived through a bunch of cycles where it's like, I woke up in the morning after the last Republican president won a national popular majority, George W. Bush, just being like, well, we're cooked. Like, he's a colossus. And then it was like, things changed really quick.
And you remember, it's like, I've got political capital, I'm going to spend it, and it lasted a few months.
You're right, because he tried to privatize Social Security, got his butt kicked. But in terms of this action-reaction, that, there's this 4B movement that has been propping up. And I've been seeing this, which I also think, is 100% understandable, but also is, part of the social media negative polarization churn. Explain 4B.
Right, so 4B, it's a South Korean movement. In South Korea, if you want to look at kind of, not necessarily worst case scenario, but a scary scenario for where this goes, where women and men are so far apart, where they have an anti-feminist troll as the leader of the country. And part of how women have reacted to this rampant misogyny is just to withdraw. So 4B movement is just to basically give up men, give up family, give up babies, focus on your career, focus on your own stability. And the thing is, women are doing better already in terms of education, in terms of their career prospects. And there was, I think, until
Guys,
understanding that was something.
Nazis launched into America November 6th, the day Donald J. Trump won, and he said he's going to enact Project 2025. Now, with Project 2025, he will permanently remove women's rights and make our God and Savior Adolf Hitler. And then the Nazis will reign supreme in America once again.
On TikTok, their own podcasts.
I'm just joking. That's the kind of crazy bullcrap the liberals believe. But seriously, hit the like and subscribe button.
The environment we're all
The real Nazis are MSNBC.
A few small corporations that basically profit off of the
and CNN
that's created by this conflict.
Exactly. And meanwhile, policies being made, and we're just,
Policy, which was we tried here in our little corner to talk about policy all the time. We really did.
Yes, I know.
Just totally absent from the campaign.
Yeah.
Just no one knows what anyone.
And one of the things that the right is doing.
Guys, should I stream the games? I just seen some dude streaming Minecraft with 1,000 live viewers. Like, what the heck?
Michelle Goldberg and Heather McGee. Thank you both.
Guys, do you think that Donald J. Trump is gonna be like Hitler, or do you think he's gonna be a great president? Because I really think he's gonna be great. Donald Trump has a wild plan for the next 4 years.
Ya está aquí el último modelo. Ahora en más colores y en gris y en
I've been getting requests to stream games already too.
He's coming out with some plans. This is the time where you can say elections have consequences. Yeah, based? Yeah, I mean, obviously this is what's going to happen, right? But here we go. Let's take a look at it.
As part of my plan to secure the border on day one of my new term in office, I will sign an executive order making clear to federal agencies that under the correct interpretation of the law, going forward, the future children of illegal aliens will not receive automatic U.S. citizenship. It's things like this that bring millions of people to our country, and they enter our country illegally. As part of my plan to
So you have this one, and it goes even farther.
We have seen one estimate that says it would cost $88 billion to deport 1 million people a year.
I don't know if it's accurate or not.
Is that what American taxpayers should expect?
What price do you put on national security? Is it worth it?
What price did you give to Ukrainian in Israel?
Families?
Of course there's. Families can be deported together.
We are in for a wild ride. Yeah, he's not wrong. Yeah, no, he's not
Exactly.
wrong. Wow. Send him home? Yeah.
It will cost more to keep them. We can't keep the illegals. It costs too much.
There's another one.
News, the mayor just announced that the city will no longer issue vouchers to migrants to pay for food.
Hell yeah.
A controversial program that had repeatedly come under attack by conservatives and others.
This program in New York City, drenched in both humanity and controversy, distributed debit cards to migrant families staying in city-funded hotels and allowing them to buy their own food. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Onier following the breaking news for us. Josh?
Now, please tell me why the hell they should get the free debit cards with the food, the free hotel, while there's U.S. citizens that are homeless outside and U.S. veterans that are homeless outside. Why should the illegals get all that, but the U.S. citizens get nothing? That makes no sense. That's exactly why I'm glad that they lost it. No more free food for the illegals if the U.S. citizens can't have it. No more. Not with our taxpayer dollars. And if you disagree with me, tell me why. Because I can't think of a damn reason why they should get free food and housing and U.S. citizens get nothing.
Well, it's a program that, as you say, generated plenty of controversy, but now its absence may raise even more questions. The so-called Immediate Response Cards pilot program was designed to help feed migrant families who'd found themselves in New York with no way to afford food. The one-year contract provided what the city described as culturally relevant food to 2,600 migrant families, allowing them to basically buy what they wanted.
Yep.
A family of four with two kids under 5 got about $350 per week to cover food in a program the city said would actually save taxpayers millions a year. It also reduced food waste. You may remember the food the city had been providing in migrant shelters was seen as not culturally sensitive to the needs of some migrant groups, and it ended up just going to waste.
What the hell? The illegal immigrants are too good for the free food?
Officials say the migrant population has actually reduced lately. In fact, a massive shelter on Roosevelt Island
is in
the process of closing. In the meantime, Mayor Adams...
They say $350 a week. My mom used to get $200 a month on food stamps. Obviously, this was the year 2011 or 12. A bit different prices then, but that was what we used to get.
On the phone yesterday,
200 a week.
I got like 160.
During his campaign to mass deport migrants. Aside from congratulating him on his win, though, Adams today would not.
Guys, we can't have the illegal migrants taking all the American benefits. This ended in New York yesterday. No more free food cards with money on it. If the U.S. citizens can't even get the free food and the free money. And the veterans on the streets.
And the thing is that I think that a lot of conservatives don't really want to say, and this is what's happening, right, is that this is kind of the entire, understanding of what an Overton window is that it's like the idea of, things
my 89-year-old aunt gets $12 of food stamps, while the illegal migrants get hundreds a week.
How do you deal with...
Of course there's.
That's horrible.
Families can be deported together.
This would be probably unthinkable to say 10 years ago. And now, Oh boy. People are fed up? Yeah, people are fed up. And I think that the optics of saying that is probably not very great. It doesn't sound like a good thing to say. But once enough people start saying it, then everybody starts saying it. Because that's what people really believe. Now, I didn't believe that? Okay. All right. Just racists say that? You are not going to get people, like, that doesn't work anymore. That doesn't work when you say that racists are saying it, and then you have record numbers of minorities that are voting for it. Just doesn't work. I understand it's like this is, and it's been very effective, to be fair. Okay, and yeah, and also like people don't want to give a shit. So yeah, it just doesn't work. The strat was nerfed? Yeah, I'm sorry to say.
First, I will immediately reissue my 2020 executive order restoring the president's authority to remove rogue bureaucrats, and I will wield that power very aggressively.
We are in.
Guys, hit the like and
4
subscribe
years
button. We're almost to 3,000
of
subscribers.
Some of the
Best years of our
best
lives.
content that I think we've seen in a long time.
Wow.
You guys have to understand that.
Guys, you have to understand that we're up for 4 years of some of the best content we ever had in our life, including travel content, political live streams, Donald Trump stuff. Guys, if this channel blows up enough, mark my words, January 20th, I will go to the inauguration and I will record it, live stream it, while Donald J. Trump gets in the office. We just got to get the channel blowing up before then. We're on our way, guys. Almost 1,000 subscribers in 1 week. So please hit the like button up there, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and check out my other videos. Because I want to go to the Washington, D.C. inauguration of Donald J. Trump. And if you guys want to see me at the inauguration of Trump, then I will go there. All I got to say is I hope Trump's security is on site and really well trained, just for all of our sake. And also I hope Trump lives a healthy and prosperous life, that he doesn't get in harm's way, because, you know, a lot of people try to kill that man. Just like Trump, I know what it's like when people are trying to do that to you. But in that way, we also need to get him in the office and let him do what he has to do.
Back when Trump was originally the president, there were like a lot of checks and balances.
Trump is a legend. Trump's been a legend. Trump's been a legend before this presidency stuff. Like, that man is a street legend. Street legend. Hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the like button, guys. I want to go to Trump's inauguration. If you guys want me to go to Trump's inauguration, spam the comments. I'll live stream his whole inauguration.
Of course, like
guys, the goals for the next 4 years goes like this. First, grow the channel, do some more stuff, business stuff, like that, etc., etc. We got to meet Barron Trump. We got to become friends with Barron Trump. And we got to meet Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States. But also, I want to do a live stream of the inauguration.
The departments and agencies that have been weaponized will be completely overhauled, so that faceless bureaucrats will never again be able to target and persecute conservatives, Christians, or the left's political enemies, which they're doing now at a level that nobody can believe. Even
I do think that, like, them going after Trump and trying to prosecute him for all these crimes, I think that, and I said it back then, I said that it was a huge mistake. Because all it does is it paints him out as a martyr, and it's kind of like the, what's the quote? If you come at the king, you better not miss. They missed too many fucking times. And now he's going to do the same thing. And the thing is that, like,
we will establish.
Guys, let me pull up on Twitter actually and see if we can see some of this myself. Let's see if we can just go on Twitter and see this. Hold on. Blessings, everyone. Blessings. Adventures of Barron Trump. I thought you said Diddy Basement. I was going to be like, hell the frig no. Adventures of Barron Trump. 100%, man. 100%. Everybody, I want to freaking be friends with that man. Imagine me and Barron Trump together. Barron Trump is about 7 foot tall. I'm about 6'5". Imagine both of us in tuxedos back to back right next to each other. Like, damn, that's gonna be a killer combination. You ain't gonna be messing with that energy. Like, guys, that would be sick. Like, just meeting Barron Trump, hanging out with that dude. I feel like we have some similarities in a lot of ways, other than, I wasn't in a billionaire family, but it's okay. I had a lot of conversations with kids that are, not kids, but, adults that are sons of rich families, etc., multi-million-dollar families, near the billion-dollar level, but not at Trump's level, obviously. There's a book called The Barron Trump Collection from the 1800s. Go check it out. Yeah, I've heard of it before, but honestly, I never honestly saw it. Like, I never read it, or I never read it, or I never listened to it. I don't know the story, but I know a little bit about, like, I guess it's they think Barron Trump is a time traveler, which that is spooky. First 100 days of Trump. Drill, baby, drill. Guys, let's see if I can go on the Twitter real quick and see directly from Donald Trump's page. Just give me 1 second, guys. Look up videos on it. Crazy coincidences. I bet. Guys, where are you coming from? Let me know. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm trying to log into Twitter right now, but did I manage success? Okay, I did manage success. Oh, guys, this is hilarious. Elon Musk actually responded to this. So, as it says, Elon Musk's estranged son, I'm not going to call her a daughter because that's a man. I'm not going to call a man a woman. That would be a little bit gay. Estranged Elon Musk's son, Vivian, doesn't see the future after Donald Trump's presidency win. Son, you mean? He's a male. The woken mind virus killed my son. Still in North Carolina, I swear I get out for 5 years, it still draws you back. Guys, hit the like and subscribe button. You guys don't realize Elon Musk, the woke mind virus killed my son. Like, do you guys not see that? Anyway, let me turn the camera around because I don't know what's on Twitter and I do not want to get the stream banned. But let me know who you guys voted for, if you want Elon Musk it or if you wanted Camiller. Because I guess Elon Musk is the co-president now, according to, the liberal propaganda news network. Shout out Texas, man. Shout out Texas. Still in North Carolina. Yeah, I know. But thank you guys for your comments regardless. He kind of reminds me. I just got to remind. How old is everyone here? Elon Musk reposted this. Lose the presidency by electoral college, by popular vote, lose Senate majority, and lose the House majority. To save democracy, the Democrats install a presidential candidate without a primary, try to imprison the leading opposition candidate, attempted to censor social media, and anyone who strayed from the narrative openly advocated packing the courts and changing the judicial rules. Americans were expected to buy this, they didn't. Grok can explain memes. Cool, Elon, cool. Don't worry, I'm not here to correct anyone unless they're coming at me crazy. That's a man for America right there. Yeah, guys, I can't even show the damn view because all they do is copyright strike you. They really don't mess with you. Guys, I'm going to try to do the shows more like this, but if you can hit the like and subscribe button, if you like it like this a little bit better, where I'm just showing tweets instead of showing like news clips and reacting to them. Because news clips are a little bit risky, I feel like, you know, like they might copyright strike you. But I haven't had any problems because of the Fair Free Use Copyright Act, but still. Inverse Kramer is beating Pelosi in the market. Okay, guys, that's what. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Don't have a free country. It's as simple as that. If this most fundamental right is allowed to perish, then the rest of our rights and liberties will topple, just like dominoes, one by one. They'll go down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the left-wing censorship regime and to reclaim the right to free speech for all Americans. And reclaim is a very important word in this case because they've taken it away. In recent weeks, bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately. And here's my plan. First, within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of American citizens. I will then ban federal money from being used to label domestic speech as mis or disinformation. And I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic
Nope, I'm not familiar with his vids.
directly or indirectly, whether they are the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health, Human Services, the FBI, the DOJ, no matter who they are. Second, I will order the Department of Justice to investigate all parties involved in the new online censorship regime.
To mess it up, but
Which is absolutely destructive and terrible, and to aggressively prosecute any and all crimes identified. These include possible violations of federal civil rights law, campaign finance laws, federal election law, securities law, and antitrust laws, the Hatch Act, and a host of other potential criminal, civil, regulatory, and constitutional offenses. To assist in these efforts, I am urging House Republicans to immediately send preservation letters, and we have to do this right now, to the Biden administration, the Biden campaign, and every Silicon Valley tech giant, ordering them not to destroy evidence of censorship. Third, upon my inauguration as president, I will ask Congress to send a bill to my desk revising Section 230 to get big online platforms out of censorship business. From now on, digital platforms should only qualify for immunity protection under Section 230 if they meet high standards of neutrality, transparency, fairness, and non-discrimination. We should require these platforms to increase their efforts to take down unlawful content such as child exploitation and promoting terrorism, while dramatically curtailing their power to arbitrarily restrict lawful speech. Fourth, we need to break up the entire toxic censorship industry that has arisen under the false guise of tackling so-called mis- and disinformation. The federal government should immediately stop funding all nonprofits and academic programs that support this authoritarian project. If any U.S. university is discovered to have engaged in censorship activities or election interferences in the past, such as flagging social media content for removal of blacklisting, those universities should lose federal research dollars and federal student loan support for a period of 5 years and maybe more. We should also enact new laws laying out clear criminal penalties for federal bureaucrats who partner with private entities to do an end run around the Constitution and deprive Americans of their First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment rights. In other words, deprive them of their vote. And once you lose those elections, and once you lose your borders like we have, you no longer have a country. Furthermore, to confront the problems of major platforms being infiltrated by legions of former deep staters and intelligence officials, there should be a 7-year cooling-off period before any employee of the FBI, CIA, NSA, DNI, DHS, or DOD.
I'll check it out on Rumble. Suicided. I'll check it out.
Possessing vast quantities of U.S. user data. The time has finally come for Congress to pass a digital Bill of Rights. This should include a right to digital due process. In other words, government officials should need a court order to take down online content, not send information requests such as the FBI was sending to Twitter. Furthermore, when users of big online platforms have their content or accounts removed, throttled, shadow banned, or otherwise restricted, no matter what name they use, they should have the right to be informed that it's happening, the right to a specific explanation of the reason why, and the right to a timely appeal. In addition, all users over the age of 18 should have the right to opt out of content moderation and curation entirely and receive an unmanipulated stream of information if they so choose. The fight for free speech is a matter of victory or death for America.
Damn, Trump is back.
Western civilization itself.
Trump is back.
President, this whole rotten system of
We are so back.
information control will be ripped out of the system at large. There won't be anything left. By restoring free speech, we'll begin to reclaim our democracy and save our nation. Thank you, and God bless America.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That means the government's not going to be able to mess with you anymore on the internet too much. And neither are the big corporations. Like, if they want your information, then they're going to have to request it with an actual search warrant. They're not just going to be able to go to the company and say, oh, okay, and threaten them and
What's
crap.
happened in the last 48 hours? The misogynist appoints the first ever woman to be chief of staff. The Taliban announced they want peace with America and to be taken off the terrorist list. Putin came out and said that Western civilization is not an enemy. Mexico has started securing the border in, of course, response to tariff threats. Saudi Arabia is kicking out all of their Hamas leaders. New York is cleaning up their illegal migrant crisis. Xi Jinping came out and said he wants to peacefully coexist with China and said that they respect American people. The European Union chief finally came out and said, hey, America, can we start buying LNG from you so they stop buying from Russian gas? Putin says he takes Donald Trump's plan to end the war with Ukraine very seriously, and Russia supports it. The Houthis are stepping back. The Hamas called for an immediate end to war. He's calling for term limits in from Congress so that way people like Nancy Pelosi stop being forever members. Stock markets and crypto hit all-time highs. He sent Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton into depression. Because of all of this amazing news, white, liberal, ugly women are now refusing to have sex with men. America is in fact being made great again.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I love that. That's bringing a smile to America. Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk, they love America. Oh no, Elon Musk is looking at the vaxxers. You're in trouble. No, we need the people to stay in office forever. You know, we're just searching on Twitter right now, live here on stream with, you know, the little 50 viewers. You guys need to let me know where you guys are coming from. Spam the comments. That's the only way we can get the views up. Let's honestly look on Trump's Twitter specifically. Trump's been dropping heat. I don't know if you just saw what I showed you in the last video, Mr. Fat Blue Crab, but that was heat. Donald J. Trump says he's not going to mess with the government and the corporations messing with our freedom of speech anymore. Like, he even said, like, a new internet law or something that's going to say F them. Am I an anti-vaxxer? I mean, not really, but I don't have any COVID vaccines. I don't believe in the COVID vaccine, if that's what you're asking me. I think some vaccines are necessary, but not the COVID vaccine. That's retarded. Why would I believe in that? I traveled around the entire world multiple times, and I didn't get sick from COVID and die, so I think I'm okay on getting that ever. But you probably stayed in your house and hid like a soy boy. You're like, no, the virus, it's gonna come and kill me. It's gonna come and kill me. And you hid in your house during the pandemic. And I just jumped in a jet and flew to Vegas. Super anti-vaxxer here. Haven't had a cold in 6 years. Wow, you're a pureblood. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, not a single COVID vaccine. I'm not one of those people that was like, oh no, I only got one COVID vaccine. I had to do it. They made me do it. They was gonna take my pension and my paycheck away from me. Nah, I wasn't one of those people. I didn't get a single one. I mean, honestly, at that time, I caught on to the 2021 and 2020 stock market wave. My money was skyrocketing way high up. I really didn't care if a corporate place or anything. So I didn't need the vaccine. And luckily now you don't need the vaccine for anything. Not that I would commit a crime or anything, but if it was needed, I would have a vaccine card, if you know what I mean. Well, I understand the federal worker. Respect to everyone. If you did get the COVID vaccine, I'm just explaining my personal situation. Because I do realize 90% of the population has taken the COVID vaccine. I'm not an idiot. Like, every single person I talk to pretty much has it. The only person that I know that doesn't really have it is the fat blue crab. Me and him were kind of on the same thing. We're like, nah, we're not doing all of that. Honestly, I feel like playing this video one more time. I feel like playing this video one more time because it was so good. But yeah, if you guys want to keep talking about the vaccine, we can, but I'm completely unvaccinated. A free bag of French fries is not going to make me get a vaccine. None in your family got the vaccine? Wow, that's rare. What? That's called independently wealthy. How many generations has your family been wealthy for is my question. How many generations has your family been wealthy for? Well, you're smart. You're smart. At least you're caring about your family first. Guys, hit the like and subscribe button. We're almost at 3,000. We're almost at 3,000, so let's keep it going. We're almost at 3,000 views. What did you say? I get a lot of comments. I'm not trying to ignore what you said. I answered you already. Am I an anti-vaxxer? No, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm an anti-COVID vaxxer. I answered you the first time. Maybe you weren't listening, but I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm an anti-COVID vaxxer. 0 COVID vaccines. No COVID-19 vaccines. Does that piss you off? Everyone in my family got it and they got the COVID vaccine. Absolutely. My grandparents, I think they both got 6 or 7 COVID vaccines, or however many there are. Every single time they take it, they say, oh, I feel sick after. I feel sick after. Every single person I know that says it, they say they feel sick after it. Like, why would I want to take something that makes you feel sick after it? That's disgusting. Yes, of course I got the smallpox vaccine. The herpes vaccine? I don't know about that. But why would I need a herpes vaccine anyway? Or you said hepatitis vaccine. Why would I need a hepatitis vaccine anyway? I'm not getting in contact with anything disgusting. But I mean, yeah, it is crazy to take flu shots. Is that a joke? Like, why the hell would you take a flu shot? You know anything about the flu? It genetically mutates almost every season. So when you're getting a flu shot, it's only for a specific strain of the flu. Then the flu genetically mutates every single flu season. Like every few months even, the flu genetically mutates. So one type of flu shot isn't going to save you from all types of flus. No, you're slow. You believe in the propaganda. Multiple people in my family are doctors. I'm educated on medicine as well. Yeah, I remember you. Sorry. I wasn't trying to overspeak to you. I was trying to talk Bulgarian memes. I absolutely remember you, man. Man, I can't ever forget you. What's up? How you doing? Adventures of Baron Trump and Time Travelers. Get taller. He's 6'9". Yeah, I'm 6'5", 6'6", but like I said before, I want to meet Baron Trump. Me and him will be back to back in tuxedos, dog. You're like, damn, imagine that. Based, thank you. No, that's a lie. Dr. Shiva is your answer. I'm great. What about you, G? I'm good, man. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. Honestly, I wasn't feeling too good last night. Maybe that's why I didn't live stream. I kind of puked, but it is what it is. There's vaccines that are important, though. You take at birth and in your teenage years. No, good sir. There's no good vaccines in your teenage years, and there's only a couple. They give you, I think, 15 or 12 vaccines now in the U.S. when you're born. A lot of them aren't good. You only need a few of them. And also the ones they give you in your teenage years, I turned down a lot of them. I turned down most of them vaccines. Guys, no. The reason that my eyes look like this is because I just woke up, like I said, like not too long ago when I started the stream, and I've also been sick like all day because like I told you, I threw up. Happy Saturday. There are vaccines that you take at birth. Who's an economic advisor for the government? Elon Musk? Or who? Who? Thank you, man. Much appreciated. I'm feeling a little bit better today, but if people say I look like I'm down or I'm sick or I'm on drugs or something like that, like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm just a little bit sick. It's nothing else, really. That's even why I'm wearing this hat. This is the hat where I'm like, not feeling the best. No, I don't do drugs. I just told you I don't. I wouldn't have these political and intellectual conversations if I did any of that nonsense. I don't even drink alcohol, honestly. Like, I hate alcohol and the taste of alcohol. It's disgusting. And also the way people act on alcohol is so stupid. No offense if you like alcohol, but like sometimes people just run their mouths. It's mostly women. No offense to any women here. I'm not misogynistic or anything like that. I'm not sexist, but I'm kind of being honest here. I'm sure other women even feel the same way.
If we don't have free speech, then we just don't have a free country. It's as simple as that. If this most fundamental right is allowed to perish, then the rest of our rights and liberties will topple, just like dominoes, one by one. They'll go down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the left-wing censorship regime and to reclaim the right to free speech for all Americans. And reclaim is a very important word in this case because they've taken it away. In recent weeks, bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately. And here's my plan. First, within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization.
No, I'm playing this one more time. This is important. Stop hating.
Categorize or impede
this is a good plan. I really like this.
American citizens.
Just listen.
I will then ban
if you don't like Trump, no, I am. Just let me know. Are you a Harris supporter? I feel like you are.
Mis or disinformation. And I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship, directly or indirectly, whether they are the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health, Human Services, the FBI, the DOJ, no matter who they are. Second, I will order the Department of Justice to investigate all parties involved in the new online censorship regime, which is absolutely destructive and terrible, and to aggressively prosecute any and all crimes identified. These include possible violations of federal civil rights law, campaign
let them cry.
Law, securities law, and antitrust laws, the Hatch Act,
I pray he's
and a host
safe.
of other potential criminal, civil, regulatory, and constitutional offenses. To assist in these efforts, I am urging House Republicans to immediately send
Trump, of course.
letters.
He hopes
We
Trump.
have to do
We
this
love Trump.
right now to the Biden administration, the Biden campaign, and every Silicon Valley tech giant, ordering them not to destroy.
I love
evidence
Elon,
of
guys.
censorship.
Elon is
Word
awesome.
upon my inauguration as
Elon is
president, I will
honestly
ask
kind of better than
Congress to
Trump
send
in the
bill
White
of no
House. I
doubt,
hope Elon has a good amount of
revising
power.
Section 230
Because he
get
needs to
big
cut all the
online
bullshit
platforms out
government.
of
Cut all the
censorship
bullshit government
business.
jobs that get all
From
that
now on,
hundreds of
digital
thousands of
platforms
dollars
should
for
only
doing nothing.
qualify for
For
immunity
doing
from
nothing in
action
these
under
government
Section
jobs. Just to
230
sit there,
if they meet
write
high
some stuff on a
standards of
piece of paper.
neutrality, transparency, fairness, and non-discrimination. We should require these platforms to increase their efforts to take down unlawful content such as child exploitation and promoting terrorism. While
That's Harris hates that.
maintaining the
Why
power
Harris hates he does
to
that.
arbitrarily restrict lawful speech.
Harris loves that
Fourth,
stuff.
we need to break up the entire toxic censorship industry that has arisen under the false guise of tackling so-called mis- and disinformation. The federal government should immediately stop funding all nonprofits and academic programs that support this authoritarian project. If any U.S. university is discovered to have
I know he
engaged in
can't run for
censorship
president.
activities or election interference,
He's
in
not.
the
He's
past,
South
such
African.
as flagging social media content for removal of blacklisted.
Elon said he's
those
going to get more
universities should
security.
lose federal research dollars and federal student loan support for a period of 5 years and maybe more.
No, I
We should
am doesn't
also
like
enact new
Elon.
laws laying out clear criminal penalties for federal bureaucrats who partner with private entities to do an anything around the Constitution.
No, I am. Where are you
And
from?
deprive Americans of their First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment rights. In other words, deprive them of their vote. And once you lose those elections, and once you lose your borders like we have, you no longer have a country. Furthermore, to confront the problems of major platforms being infiltrated by legions of former deep staters and intelligence officials, there should be a 7-year calling-off period before any employee of the FBI, CIA, NSA, DNI, DHS, or DOD is allowed to take a job at a company possessing vast quantities of U.S. user data. Fifth, the time has finally come for Congress to pass a digital Bill of Rights. This should include a right to digital due process. In other words, government officials should need a court order to take down online content, not send information requests such as the FBI was sending to Twitter. Furthermore, when users of big online platforms have their content or accounts removed, throttled, shadow banned, or otherwise restricted, no matter what name they use, they should have the right to be informed that it's happening, the right to a specific explanation of the reason why, and the right to a timely appeal. In addition, all users over the age of 18 should have the right to opt out of content moderation and curation entirely and receive an unmanipulated stream.
Oh, we got a person that's pissed off that Trump is mad. Hey, Hey, Alexander, you happy that Donald J. Trump won?
Of Western civilization itself. When I am president,
Nazis and Adolf Trump will enact Project 2025 as well as getting rid of women's rights on the first day of his presidency.
By restoring free speech, we'll begin to reclaim our democracy and save our nation.
That's right, Alexander. You heard me.
God bless America.
That's right, Alexander. You heard me. Your body, our choice. No, I'm just joking. I'm just trolling the hell out of you. Anyway, hit the like and subscribe button. It's just a joke. But seriously, I guess you're mad that, Trump won. Well, he won for a reason. That was because he got both the popular vote and also the majority, and also not the majority, the popular is the majority. He got the Electoral College. Sorry, I'm trying to find the video at the same time. They're trying to put Elon Musk and Trump against each other. They say, oh no, their egos are going to bash. Or they say this or that, but... Well, materially, I talked about this before, KGR Van. First off, no president's going to save your life and get you a Lamborghini and a mansion. It doesn't matter if Harris or Camilla or Tim Walz and them and all the Democrats won, or doesn't matter if, Biden got in office again and won or whatever, because that's not going to buy you a Lamborghini and a mansion. But that's not going to buy you a Lamborghini and a mansion. You hear me, Van? Just because Harris wins, you're not going to get a mansion and a Lambo or whatever car you want or whatever house you want. No president is going to make you rich. The only way you can make yourself rich, guys, is if you go out there and grind and get rich yourself as a businessman. Other than that, there's really no possible way. Like, you just gotta know that. But how Trump will improve our lives as Americans, I'll answer your question continuing with what you were saying. Trump will improve our lives with Americans. He wants to abolish the tax system. No tax on tips. No taxes on Social Security. And there's a lot of stuff. Tariffs. He'll put lots of tariffs. That way the liberals can't afford the food anymore. The food prices will go up, so the liberals won't be able to afford it. We can starve all the people who voted for Harris. We can starve all the people who voted for Harris by putting the tariffs. It rhymes. No, absolutely. I know how hard it is. I'm just being realistic here. Like, absolutely, I understand how hard it is. Let me just explain myself better. Let me start by saying this. First off, I'm not really let me explain this like this. Jobs are great. Absolutely. I realize how hard minimum wage workers work and stuff like that. KGR Van, like, minimum wage workers and all workers, everyone that works a job, like, working a job is necessary for everyone. Everyone has to do it unless they make a successful business or a successful celebrity or whatever. And I understand that, but you have to understand that the way economics works and the economy works and the world works is that, like, as a worker, you can only make so much at so many jobs. Even if you're a doctor or a surgeon or whatever, like, realistically, you can only ever hope to make, like, a few $100,000 as a worker. But as a boss, you can really hope to make several million. And it's not really my fault that it's like that. It's just there's two types of people in this world, the worker and the boss. And some people are workers, and some people can become a big boss. That's why the workers get paid a little. They don't take as much risk as the big boss. No, I do know what I'm talking about. I know a lot about the business world. I know a lot about the job world. I've been on both sides of them before. So absolutely. I had a job for way longer than 6 months, buddy. Is that a joke? I had jobs for years. I guarantee you never had a job more than 6 months because you voted for Harris. You just want to live off welfare. Just like the other Harris supporters. Life for normal Joes will be affordable again. I don't have to educate you on what I've done. I don't have anything to prove to a freaking Kamala Harris supporter. If you watch my other videos, you know exactly what I've done, if you know who I am. And if you don't, then I don't care. But I've worked multiple jobs for multiple years. I've been doing IT work too, so I guess you ain't the only one that does IT work. But I also did sales, real estate sales, lots of other jobs. I've worked at retail stores for over a couple years, etc., etc. Yeah, people know me. No one knows you. You don't even got a profile picture. You don't even show your real name because you're hiding. But I'll let the trolls keep on commenting. You're growing the channel. You're growing the channel. Yes, it has to be that way. The boss took all the risk. Did you put millions of dollars of your life savings and did you risk everything in life to make a successful business? Or did you just get hired and paid a minimum wage, hourly wage? You see that? You took the easy route. You took the hourly wage, hard-working job. Okay, I get that. But the owner sacrificed his life savings with no guaranteed profits. You don't understand. You never took risk in your life. You never took risk to get some real money in your life. That's why you don't understand that the boss deserves the money. He took all the risks. What risks have you taken? I'm not very involved in U.S. government. I'm not scared. You look scared. You got no profile picture in your comment. Well, you don't know how a business starts because I just explained to you. Sacrifice, hard work, and your life savings and your money. I'm talking about the small business owner. You're not just born a trillionaire. You guys are mad. You never had a successful business. You've never made any money outside except outside of your job. You've never made any money except outside of your job. That's all you got to say. You're probably living in your mom's basement right now in your mom's house. As you can see, I'm in my own place. But you never seen anything outside of your mom's basement. My parents? No. I guarantee you live with your parents. I said that joke first, so you really can't. And it's not even a joke. I'm dead ass serious. And you can't just say what I said back at me. You're not funny. You're not original either. Yes, you did vote Harris. Shut the hell up. You're just pissed that you don't have any money. You keep talking about these people with money, these business owners. You keep shitting on people with money because you don't have any. That's not my fault. Just because you weren't smart enough to take $20 of your paycheck and start investing in the stock market or start saving towards a business doesn't mean that you should be shitting on people because you work your ass off at a job. With all respects, I love the blue-collar workers, and a lot of them are smart, but I don't think you're even a blue-collar worker. You're just a crybaby liberal. Blue-collar workers are smarter with their money. They have 401ks. They have money. They don't complain about big money and big business. Good morning, my friend. Yes, you are a liberal. You're absolutely a liberal. Stop posing as a Trump supporter. No one believes you. Not a single person in here believes you. No, I'm not fuming. I'm not as fuming as hard as you were when you lost the election like 2 days ago. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the video, and you liberals can keep commenting. You Democrat supporters that never had any money in your life or never had any real jobs or any real investments or real money outside of working that job, please enjoy. You will enjoy. You'll sit here and keep commenting, and I'll keep raking in the views. You're just a communist liberal. It's the same thing. I'm not saying you voted for Harris, but you're still a communist liberal. You hate Trump and you rather see a communist or a anti-corporation person.
Agents served you with a national security letter, a fancy phrase for a search warrant that one agent authorized another to issue in utter violation of the Fourth Amendment. It was, the law has since changed, a crime for you to tell anybody that you received this. You couldn't tell a priest at confessional, your spouse in the bedroom. You couldn't tell your lawyer in his or her office. You couldn't
You're
even
not with
tell
the
a fellow
U.S.
judge
Army.
in
You're a
court
dirty
that you
Democrat.
received this thing. Isn't that kind of infringement on the freedom of speech a violation, a profound violation of the First Amendment? Stated differently,
I got two computers over here, buddy.
was written to prohibit.
It is, and also I'm glad you brought up the Patriot Act because it leads to negative consequences that were completely unforeseeable at the time. For example, the debanking phenomenon that's going on right now, a lot of people would immediately jump to private banks and blame them. But really what's going on is the banks are required to produce all of this material on demand to the government, which is wanting to surveil the people. And the Patriot Act is what caused the banks to end up surveilling people to begin with. These types of national security concerns are what cause the government to use social media organizations to accomplish things like censorship that the government can't accomplish on its own. So essentially, the government figures out how it can use the powers that it has in order to get private companies, to push private companies to do things that the companies wouldn't otherwise do on their own because it would be bad business to do so.
And of course, it is unconstitutional for the government to do indirectly what the Constitution prohibits it from doing directly. Professor Mendenhall, it's a pleasure, my dear friend. Thank you for hanging out with us. Very much appreciated. That is our show for today. Thank you very much for watching it. We all appreciate you doing so. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
And hello and welcome to The Big Focus. I'm John Bachman. All right, let's welcome in now political analyst Mark Halpern. Mark, great to have you with us as well. And first, let me congratulate you on everything you've done with the two-way app. When everyone was talking about this was going to be close, you were telling us, not so much. And
how many poll comments do we have? Let's see.
Credit my sources.
76% for Elon Musk.
But thank you, very kind of you, and I appreciate your.
What do you guys think? Are you for Elon or not for Elon?
Yes, well, you don't just automatically develop good sources. It's not an accident. So again, hat tip to you on all of that. But tell us what you think is next for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and the Democratic Party.
Well, I think they have to rise to the occasion and be gracious.
You can't become rich commenting on someone else's YouTube and sitting on your ass all day. That's probably why you're not rich.
Too many people suspect that when President Biden said garbage, it wasn't a gaffe. It was revealing what he really thinks. And I think it's incumbent upon the Democratic Party to respect the man who just won the popular vote.
For Elon sent a car in space.
And his supporters who don't think they voted for a fascist or Hitler.
He's not a fascist. He's Adolf Hitler. Don't offend him.
Deal with the transition. And then I think they have to feel like
Hitler's gonna squash all you liberals, soy boys, the scum.
Of course, younger and presumably wants some sort of public.
So enjoy.
And finally,
cry about it.
To address for the Democratic Party where the responsibility lies for opening the door to Donald Trump creating an even greater realignment of the electorate than he did 8 years ago.
It's almost, again, you can correct me if I'm just kind of fantasizing about this, but it's almost easier to imagine a scenario where Joe Biden, in some ways, because...
Guys, we're a quarter way to 10,000 subscribers. I'm super happy. Everyone hit the like and subscribe button. Thank each and every one of you guys. I love you guys more than you know it. We're a quarter of the way to 10,000 subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys' comments. Comment down below who you would vote for in the votes. I'm just looking at all the votes, and also hit the like button. And guys, are you happy or are you upset that Donald J. Trump is the president of the United States and there is nothing you can do about that? Guys, we're at a quarter way to 10,000 subscribers. About 1,000 subscriber increase in just 1 week. In just one single week, guys. And it's all because of all the support, especially the Donald J. Trump supporters and also the Kamala Harris supporters. Their hate really helps propel us to the top. But we're probably going to be at 10,000 soon, guys. Like, that's the goal here. 5 to 10,000 subscribers. I don't know. Should I drop a video about how to get, like, subscribers quickly? Like, I got, 2,000, like, I don't think I'm really that popping on YouTube yet. I really don't think I'm that popping on YouTube yet. But a few people were asking me, commenting. They're like, I want to do live streams and get views like you and, like, get my channel growing fast like you do. I don't think I'm growing fast, honestly, yet, guys. My goal is about 10K, 20K, 50K, 100K. So 2,500 isn't too good to me. I mean, 1,000 subscribers in a week is nice and all. I can show you guys how to do that. I can make a whole video on it. But first, I need you guys to go check out my other videos. Hit the like and subscribe button, and maybe I'll release that video today about how to grow your YouTube quickly to 2,000 subscribers.
The states he didn't win, or Trump didn't win, like Virginia.
So 2,000 subscribers, I'll make a video for that. When I reach like 10K subscribers next month, or maybe, next year, early months, then I'll make a video about how I got to that too. Maybe even at 5K, we'll see. But every single comment, I will say one tip I got is, every single comment on the live streams, it helps because it makes them grow more and more. Like, you'll realize after a while, the more people comment on your live streams, especially quickly, once after once, it just goes up and up and up and up. And guys, we're literally about to get monetized next week. Like, if it's not possible without you guys. I found you on YouTube Shorts. Like something in your voice and your humor. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Like, I always remember you guys, especially when you come back and comment. Extremely happy, let's go Trump. Yeah, I make sarcastic jokes a lot. Like, if you like sarcasm and stuff like that, you'll probably like it. But, like, I got, like, like I said, I'm really humble. 2,000 subscribers isn't really nothing. And it wouldn't be possible without you guys. I love spiders. Where is it?
You wrote this, quote, "The dominant media won't come close to taking responsibility."
Thank you, ma'am.
Won't fire those whose bias and
a mama or a ma'am? I don't know. Either way, thank you, mama. Yeah, but please hit the like and subscribe button if you guys haven't. If you're just joining in, like, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. I mean, not 2,000 subscribers, 3,000 subscribers. And yeah, I have a little bit of sarcasm, especially when it comes to the liberals. Like, guys, the comments they leave, Amish people are great. They're the reason Trump won, I guess. They all went out and voted. It's really not right to call someone uncollege educated just because they voted for Trump, but it is what it is.
The popular vote by almost 5 million. According to the exit polls, he made massive gains with Hispanic voters. He also had an increased support from black men, ages 18 to 29. Mark, some of these people need to take a time out.
I don't think you can buy views on YouTube anymore. If you could buy them, that would be awesome, but I don't have all that money to buy YouTube views.
I was talking to leading conservatives in the country.
I mean, I know it might be crazy that no one cares about your liberal Democrat views, but I guess 57,000 people cared about what I had to say about Trump. I'm not trying to sound cocky or nothing, but it's like all these stupid comments from pages with no names and no subscribers. And then you wonder why I have so many views and you don't.